Hey, good afternoon. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here with a quick update before things start rolling this afternoon. Severe weather is possible. Actually, it is likely across much of southern Minnesota and northern Iowa this afternoon into this evening. We already have a tornado watch that is in effect from St. Cloud to Hutchinson to New Ulm. North Mankato's included. Fairmont, St. James, Windham, Esterville down to Spencer, Iowa. This is in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. Tornadoes are possible, along with large hail damaging straight-line wind gusts, and some heavy rain is possible with these storms as well. Don't be freaked out by this. Just be prepared. Be sure you have a way to get the latest warnings and information. The KEYC First Alert app, keep that handy. That is a great way to get all of that information you need. So have that app handy and ready to roll, and be sure you know where you're supposed to go and what you need to do if tornado warnings are issued. Make sure kids know that too, especially if they're going to be home after school, because these storms, for some, are going to kick in just as the kids are getting home from school. And if they're there alone, they need to know where to go and what to do. So the severe risk is fairly significant here. As we make our way through the day today, we have a very high risk. Mankato, North Mankato, Windham, Fairmont, Esterville, and most of the KEYC News Now listening area, viewing area, is right smack in the middle of the very high severe weather risk. And we do have the potential for a couple of strong, long-track, violent tornadoes today. Not everyone is going to get that, but there could be a couple of places that do. And if that happens, I want you to be prepared and be ready for that. You can see these diagonal lines. That is an area where there is an elevated risk of EF2 or larger tornadoes. So that is something to take into consideration. I want to talk about what we are watching. One of the things that will have a big impact on severe weather development today is the clearing or the amount of sunshine we have. We did have those storms earlier this morning, and sometimes those storms will leave clouds behind, and those clouds will sort of prevent the sun from warming things up, and that's where we get our energy. But at this point, looking at the satellite from around 12:30 to 1 o'clock this afternoon, you can see that there is a lot of breakup in those clouds. That means the sun is getting through. It's going to warm us up, and that heat is energy and fuel for thunderstorms here later this afternoon. So it's looking as though we are on track for these storms to develop. By about 1 o'clock, we're going to see storms in a line, Montevideo to Pipestone down into northern Iowa. These will continue to evolve and move east and a little northeast here through the afternoon. And one of the things we're watching is for these individual storm cells right through here. When we have those individual cells, they're not competing for moisture and energy, so they can intensify more quickly. And these are the ones that have the potential to produce the strong, powerful tornadoes. Once we get into the afternoon, a little further down the road here, we're going to see everything kind of form into a big line of thunderstorms that will move through. And once that transition happens from those individual cells to a line, we see that threat change to damaging straight line wind gusts. And we could have some strong wind, 70 to 80 plus miles per hour possible. Be aware of that. As we slide in here through the evening, more showers and thunderstorms will develop behind the front. These could be strong to severe as well, and we're going to be watching those for the possibility of large hail damaging wind gusts as well. An isolated tornado not out of the question, but a little less likely with the ones behind the main front, but something we will certainly be watching. Stay weather aware today. The weather team is going to be watching all afternoon long. We will have the latest information on the First Alert app, on all of our social media platforms, and on TV, of course, as well. We will be there with breaking weather coverage if necessary. So stay with us, be safe, plan ahead, be weather aware, do all that stuff. We've been talking about this system for the last couple of days, and it is going to be moving in soon. Stay with us.